Blink once the action gets started.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go!
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go!
Drive rush to keep the momentum. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Player one, push the opponent into the corner.
Okay.
Goes for the super art. And that's how you do it. You got that super art gauge on deck, you just gotta use it. Throws them, what's next? Ooh. Okay, they trade hits. Player one has the meter lead.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye.
KO.
Nicely played round there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Gets a little space with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Player two will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
The low heavies block. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets a little space with the throw. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out.
Oh, super art. Wait a minute.
You put the cherry on top.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Lands the depth of the side hole. Going for that juicy damage.
Oh, let's go. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Connects with the throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
The next touch may decide this round.
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch to...
You're done.
Takes the round. Wow!
Final round. Fight!
Open with all. Does them dirty. Super clutch corner switch. Wrapping it out up close. That last round could have gone either way. And get sloppy. Right.
Okay.
A trade, but still works out. Catches them slip.
Ooh, gets the hit.
Below.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Their drive gauges aren't full. This means less resources to use when an opportunity strikes. There's a burnout. Vagabond edge connect. There's a burnout.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
Oh, looking for the overhead this time.
That was ridiculous defense.
The super hits. It's gonna be enough to kill. They are done.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player two had to work extra for that one.
This is going to be a match to remember.
Round one. Fight!
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
He puts one in the pocket. We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Reacts to the throw. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Grabs him. Runs in. Ooh, burnout activation. KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Still plenty of time left.
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go!
Player one can't use any burnout trigger.
Okay.
Player one in dire straits with burnout. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner hand between the wall and a hard place. And they're stuck.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. It's there.
Great round. Nicely done.
A decisive one.
Let's go!
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight!
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Got that eye on the air.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Throws him. What's next?
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Throws him. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Hits him.
Nicely played round there.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Gives a little space with the throw.
Wow, what a decision! So smart. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're backed up to gain some meter here, investing in the round.
Amazing awareness there.
Going for the level 3 super arc to show them this is how we roll in this town.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Word? Serious now? Level 2 eraser? Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
KO!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
A decisive win. How's it all looking?
I'm ready. Here we go.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
All right, let's go.
Where you going?
Good anti-air.
Smart stuff there.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Nice whip punish. They've definitely got a beat on their opponent's timing.
Player one chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Spices things up by adding the soup. Hits!
Nice way to close out that round.
Yeesh! That didn't look like a fair fight at all. But let me hear your thoughts.
That was so dominant, and if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Adds parry to the pressure. Was looking for that jump attack.
That was crazy.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Whoa, whoa,
Calculated.
Fights out from the corner back to the center of the stage. The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round.
whoa! This is getting crazy.
Still can't close it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
You see that?
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Crowns them from above. Yeah, the boots and dunk. Back into the corner. What setups do they have? Putting the cherry on top. All that cheese on the super arc. Not shy one bit about it.
Fair one.
Player one still has a chance, but it's going to be perfectly executed.
Takes the round.
Wow!
Hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
Wow,
Let's see him duke it out.
as it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
He backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one is mixing it up and has him shaking in the corner.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open.
All right, what's the plan?
Big counter.
Okay, I like that.
Strings it all together. Good job blocking and talk about a clean slate. Gets a perfect KO.
Great round, nicely done.
Yeesh. That didn't look like a fair fight at all. But let me hear your thoughts.
That was so dominant, and if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Pops him with the target combo.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Smart play with the throw.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Geniusly. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until there spins the meter on the super arc. Uses the gauge for the super arc. They want to show they're not playing around.
Fair one.
Gets carried to the corner. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Maybe a good one. Let's go.
Expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Checks with the projectile.
All right, what's the plan?
Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
Okay, it's important to not let up here. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. General kick for a mix-up. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
What patience to scout out the counterattack.
I can't believe they blocked that.
A juicy opportunity now in to add some damage and flair with the super.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
The band's tuning up. That bullshit ninja star cipher means it'll all be over in a KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all they have up their sleeves.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Fires off in overdrive arc. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes.
All right, what's the plan? Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Stakes the combo. Grabs him. Ooh, knockdown. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Tries him open with the Shoryuken. The low heavy's blocked. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this, not like this.
Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Oh my God, we got a stun.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Who's gonna take control of this round?
Spin some meter here, investing in the round.
Amazing awareness there.
When you absolutely gotta put him down, use super to take the round. KO.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think should get started?
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here. Gets the perfect parry. This could lead to something big. Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum.
Ooh, pulls off the perfect parry. Now they'll have a chance to jump on the opponent. Solid anti-air there.
Smart stuff there.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Reads their mind and
Okay.
nice perfect parry there. What's the next move?
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Or super arc KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match. That was crazy.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute.
Gets a little space with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Player one has a slight life lead.
All right, what's the mix-up? Okay.
Hits him with the vagabond edge. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wait a minute.
Gets the launch with vagabond edge. What'll happen here? They're in the between the wall and a hard place. And they're stuck. Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
Great round. Nicely done.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
This is truly the proverbial do-or-die moment.
We're just experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super arm. Looking for the overhead this time.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Covers their tracks with Kimberly. Player one is in dark times with burnout. Putting the cherry on top. All right, Kimberly, time to turn it all the way up. Let's go. Boosted Ninja Star Cypher. Player one, still stunned. You might not want to see this. That combo finishes it.
Takes the round.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.